Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. This is Port Charles Public Radio, brought to you by Aurora Media. Hello, I am your host. My name is Abby. Let's talk about Wednesday. This is take 2 because my work phone went off twice. So the second time was my actual supervisor. I had to answer it. So it sucks because I was like 7 minutes in, but that's okay. I had to turn the camera around today because I'm doing this during daytime because my work hours have changed. So I'm kind of trying to balance this. There we go. Between my knee and the chair instead of on my desk, or else you wouldn't see my face at all. But welcome back, you guys. I want to talk about Mike. I'm just going to get it out of the way again. I started it before with that. They did really good with this. They did really, really good with the storyline with Mike and the Alzheimer's. They taught us a lot, and they were very kind to the audience about what we were going through and what we were going to see with watching this storyline prolong itself. It was actually quite long of a storyline to have Mike involved. I was wondering how long we were going to have Mike on the show now. When he came on with Alzheimer's, it was going to be like 2 years or 7 years. But I really liked what they did with Jocelyn because she made a point that even though they're not biologically related, him coming to live with them was like her first time experiencing a grandpa, her only time. And, having the flashes of like the moments that she wishes he could be there later in life. She knows it would be great to have him there, but she's gonna do right by him and not let him down in life, her life, as she gets older and moves on, which reminds me a lot of like my grandfather, who also just passed away in June. It was July. It was in July. Also not, nope, sorry. It was in June. Not due to COVID, but he, last time we had a conversation, had expressed how nervous he was about me coming back home after quarantining with my parents in Texas. He did not like that I was coming back to New York, and he really wanted me to do good and do well and be successful and take care of myself, watch over myself, all the things that grandparents want. So I really related to her scenes and really enjoyed them. At first, I thought it was stupid, but then as I watched the episode, I was like, yeah, it's really good. And then it got really long. I mean, we saw Dante's reaction to it yesterday, and then Michael's, and Michael expressing that he wanted his dad to leave the room. Jason saying he wanted Sonny, or suggesting that Sonny should leave the room, and maybe that was why it was taking so long for Mike to say goodbye, and Sonny wasn't getting it, which they weren't saying, so that was obnoxious. Stella showed up and she told Sonny to they did the morphine shot, and she helped put a blanket on him and told Sonny to repeat himself about saying goodbye and it's okay, everything's forgiven, which I thought they already did. And then again, they said it's something he's forgetting or something that he's still waiting on, and I don't get it. Is he waiting on Gladys or Lois or something? Or Christina, his actual grandchild? I wonder if those actors are just not coming to work because it's not safe. But yeah, I think they're gonna get awards, or they did get awards for this Alzheimer's storyline for sure. Today's episode actually only had 8 people on it. It was just about the Alzheimer's today. It really was. Whereas yesterday we saw Ava Nicholas, and Brooklyn and Chase, which and then Portia and Ned yesterday arguing, and of course there was the Lucy and Sasha thing before that. Nina and Jackson, New York. I took notes about that. So there wasn't much to talk about today, to be honest. But if we want to go back and talk about the past 2 days, the sex with Ava and Nicholas, I'm glad they handled it that way versus trying to shoot something. They just kind of insinuated it was happening. That was better. And the go for the kiss shot was way better than the other 2 fake shots that they did with Nicholas, Liz, Franco, Ava from before. So that was a better way to do it. So I guess they had sex. So we'll see how long this goes for with Nicholas and Ava. Nicholas is a fucking brat to me. I hate that guy. So we'll see. Excuse me. Sorry. On Monday, I actually have a lot of notes from Monday. Lucy said to Sasha when she was like, yeah, I'm a little sluggish and lost track of time. Lucy was like, that is not what you say to your business partner. That's what you say to a first date. Lucy, that's totally what you would say to a business partner. If Maxie was feeling like shit one day, I'm sure you would understand, but that's also your friend. And I guess Sasha's new and isn't really Lucy's friend. So she's just like, hey, business partner. That's a shitty excuse. Oh my God, stop putting so much pressure on Sasha. This is why she's doing drugs. Anyway, had to put this on your credit card, Robert said to Olivia. Why did he have to use her credit card? I guess so nobody was tracking him? Or does he not have that could be it. Nobody was tracking where his whereabouts were since he was in England. I don't know. It was kind of funny. They didn't explain that. It just kind of made it sound like he was poor. And then it was really it's really nice of Jason to have a couple moments now with Mike saying he was going to be there for Sonny. And thanks for coming back again and having this relationship with him and his family. But it's good to go and I'll be here for them. It's too bad we're not using the same actor because I remember watching the same actor from when I was a kid. Not this guy, who is really good. He's a really good actor. The current guy. I don't know his name, but I've seen him in other shows. But the one who played Mike when I was a kid. He kind of reminded me of my birth father. So that Mike, he was a cool dude. The one who worked at Kelly's and owned Kelly's and he let Sean stay there. And I think when Ethan showed up into town, or was it Logan? Maybe all of them. But yeah, that guy. He was a cool guy. I remember that Mike. These people. They play their music so loud. Sometimes it's just drive-bys. Oh, thank God. The mechanics across the street sometimes play their music too loud. It gets super frustrating. And, okay, another thing I wrote down was Britt approaching Julian. I guess Julian was checking out what was going on when he saw her there, and then he saw how bitchy she was, and he was like, never mind. Tried to get away from her, and then she came around the corner trying to flirt / blackmail / get between sheets with him, get things burning again, thing. And he was like, no thanks. And when he walked away, I loved it. She goes, you're avoiding me, and did her whole Brit thing. I love Brit. I'm so glad Brit's back. I don't like the side of Brit that they're playing, and everyone keeps talking about how she's just a hatchet woman, so he must have something on Brit to be allowing. It's horrible to be allowing this kind of behavior. Wonder what. Hopefully they'll tell us what that is soon. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode. Hopefully we're gonna say goodbye to Mike on Friday, because y'all, I'm taking a beating every day. My heart. We're already grieving shit out here in the world, yo. Let's say goodbye to Mike. Come on, let's let the suffering stop. I think Michael was right today when he was talking to Willow about it. It sucks to wish your grandfather dead, but she was like, nah, dude, you don't want him to suffer anymore. And I agree. I want this suffering to stop. Not just mine, but his. Whew. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Hope to see y'all soon. Register to vote and fill out your census. Help your elderly do the same. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace to the planet. As Maxie and Lulu said to each other. Bye!